Good morning, my friends. Welcome to reading. And today we're still going to do the story Annie B and Chi Chi Dolores. And we're still on module number 1. Can anyone tell me what is our essential question? Good. What will I discover in what? Kindergarten. And we are in week number what? 4. And for week number 4, in lesson number 19, we are still finding that schools can be the same, but also can be different. And also to be what? Kind to each other. All right, so let's begin with lesson number 19 and let's find out what's the objective for this lesson. I can recognize concepts of print, and I have done this in the past, so I would love to review concepts of print with my story Annie B and Chi Chi Dolores. Okay, I'm going to ask questions throughout the story, so if there's no one around you that you can answer those questions and discuss those questions or show them, because in this case you're going to have to show someone around your house what Miss Cervantes is going to ask you, go get your what? Conversational buddy. Okay, all right, so before that, let's go over things that we need to know. We need to know how to hold our book correctly, and Miss Cervantes had been telling you how to look the book correctly, to turn the page from left to right, start from the top to the bottom, and that words are made of what? What is this book is trying to teach us? They're made of letters, which are your ABCs or your alphabet. Okay, so let's go over some vocabulary words for the part of the book. Okay, so the first one is title page. Can you say title page? Good. So the title page usually is found in the very top of the book. In the title page, you'll find the name. You also find the author of the story, and you also find the illustrator, and you can find that all in the front or back? Front of the book. All right, and in pre-K they went over this part. What is this? The spine, and the spine is the one that holds the book together, all the pages, including the front and the back cover of the book. Now remember, the title of the book is the name of the book, the name of the story. The author is the what? Tell your conversational buddy, what's an author? The one that writes the story. Good job. All right, and the illustrator is the one that does what? Draw the pictures. Yay! All right. So we already know that we read our book from left to right, and we use clues to figure it out and to understand the story. One of the clues is pictures. Clue number 2 is we start doing letters, making those sounds. We put them together, and we can read the word. Good job. So we learned that letters make words. They need to have spaces between them. And the words can make sentences, which is messages. Good. All right, so let's begin our story. And I'm going to switch my camera so that way I can use the real book instead of pictures on the screen. So I want to use one of my power skills, which is using my finger to point at the letter or point at the words. Okay, so did you guys remember what was this book about? Yes? It was about ABCs. So let's read and begin. A, all aboard. B, buddies. C, counting. D, drawing. And look at the pictures. else is happening besides counting? Because sometimes the book can tell us more with pictures than words. Tell your conversational buddy, what else is happening in here in the story? Good. D, drawing. E, erasing. F, follow the leader. G, giggling. H, hopping. I, icky. All right, I, icky. But it doesn't tell us what's icky, but the picture gives us clues. Why is icky? What is the picture showing? Tell your conversational buddy. I'm going to tell my conversational buddy about the picture. Conversational buddy. Looking at the pictures. These are slugs. What happened? Did you think they escaped from the jar? And now they're all over the room? What is icky about that? Well, conversational bunny, I think some people find slugs icky because they're slimy. Ooh, I'll definitely find them icky. What are the slugs in the classroom? What do you think? There's slugs all over the classroom. This one says something else on the board. It says show and tell. Show and tell. Does that mean that somebody brought logs from home to show and tell their friends? Tell your conversational buddy. J, jumping rope. K, kicking a what? Ball. L, lining up. M, making music and noisy. O, oops. P, painting. Right here. This one also we can use pictures because right here it only tells us oops, but it doesn't tell us why they use the word oops. But we learned yesterday that they used the word oops because they did what with the paint? They spilled the paint, but they didn't give us words for that. We actually using pictures for that. Good catch, boys and girls. Q, quiet. Now, Miss Cervantes and your teacher sometimes use quiet when we're lining up, but our picture is telling that the reason they have to be quiet is why? Why? Tell your conversational buddy, why do they have to be quiet? Good job. Have you noticed this over here? They didn't tell us anything about a spider, but look at this girl. Naughty, naughty. R, running recess. S, snack time. T, tickling. U, untangling. V, vamos. W, whispering. X, Xing. Y, yelling. Z, zip. D, end. Good job, boys and girls. Now, I would love for you to do two things. Are you ready to find out the two things you are doing? All right, so here is the two things that you're doing. Whoops, let me see. Change. There we go. All right, thing number one. I want you to grab a book from home and either you read to your families or they can read to you. But before you read, I would like for you to find the name of the story. Where can you find in your house a book do you have that you're about to read? Find the name of the story, which is the title. Find the author, the person who wrote the story, and also the illustrator. In the title, the front cover, but in the title page. So find the title page in your book, which is inside your book, and then find those three things. The name of the story, the title, the author, and the illustrator. Now, the last thing you have to do is find letter what? M. Make sure you count all the letter M's in your book. For example, if I'm looking for letter M, right here, I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna keep looking. I don't see any. Oh, I found one within the word jumping. So find all the letter M's in your story and tell someone every time you find one in there. All right, boys and girls, I will see you guys back tomorrow. Bye-bye.